never having to say anything. Silent Sunday Nights with Clara Bow, Marion Davies, and other great stars of the silent screen. Silent Sunday Nights, Sundays at midnight on Turner Classic Movies.
Hi there, thanks for joining us on TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Coming up, Silent Sunday Night and one of the most highly regarded romantic comedies of the silent era, a film that made its star a household name. From Paramount in 1927, It. It is based on a popular novel from 1927. Eleanor Glynn, who wrote the novel, described it as that magical, indefinable appeal, be it sex appeal, likability, or magnetism, as in some people have it and some don't. The star of It, she certainly had it. She's 21-year-old Clara Bow, one of the great stars of the silent era, but this is the movie that made her globally famous. Bow stars as a shop girl, a clerk in a big department store. She has a thing for the boss's son, except they come from two different worlds. And even when they finally start to click, there are complications. At the time, Clara Bow was already a rising young star, but her performance in It changed her trajectory and gave her a nickname that would last the rest of her life, the It Girl, because whatever it is, Clara Bow had it in abundance. While you're being dazzled by Bow, be sure to keep an eye open for a young Gary Cooper. Cooper had been working in Hollywood for a few years, mostly in small, uncredited roles. All that was about to end because by 1927, Cooper was on the cusp of stardom. He had a small role in another Bow picture later in 1927, Wings. That was the first Best Picture Oscar winner. After It, though, Cooper always received a credit in his pictures, soon always at the top. From director Clarence Badger in 1927, with additional scenes directed by Joseph von Sternberg, this is Clara Bow in It.
Really go out. We just walked around in the fucking snow
and talked about religion.
Hey, go to Alaska to sit in a shitty guest room and talk about religion.
I mean, Ben will talk about religion.
I talked with Ben about religion face to face.
Well, you're about to have another talk with Ben face to face there after I get done.
Jacob, don't do it.
Kevin, I don't have any choice anymore. You're out of control, man.
What is Ben gonna do? This isn't his server.
Obviously, you're freaked out about it, so he must have some type of fucking. You must care something. If he
yeah, what's your hang up? What's your hang up with Ben?
Listen, exactly? I like Ben. I like Grace.
Okay, but what's the hang up though? Like, why are you like fearful?
I don't want.
He doesn't want to disappoint Ben. When Ben
I don't want
to. They had a good time.
I don't want to ruin my relationship with either of the four.
Of the four? Who are the four?
The Forbes, Ben and Grace.
The Thorpes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Why those motherfuckers are weird.
I have love for both of them, especially Grace.
What about Laylo? What do you think about your boy Laylo getting jacked in the face like a bitch?
It was a cheap shot, and he's the bigger man for letting Adam walk away.
No, Laylo's a pussy. Now you're guy.
Listen, I ride and die for Laylo.
Well, that's a huge mistake.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I'll be back.
Alexa didn't know what to do about you. It just said that.
I bought him.
I mean, whatever, dude. He can do what he wants. Like, that's fine if he wants to do that.
You knew, Laylo got punched like a bitch.
Yeah, he's a bitch, but okay, if Kevin wants to fucking ride or die for whatever.
I mean, he did get suckered.
I've known Lalo since 2019. That's before fucking COVID.
Is that like what young people like base life on, like before COVID and after COVID or something?
We do actually.
Like 3 times. You said COVID like 3 times like that.
What's a COVID?
Layla wasn't really trying to fight anyways. I think it was Adam or something that threw the punch or board.
Well, yeah, but Layla's cheap shot is very disingenuous, by the way. That was not a cheap shot. That was not a sucker punch.
Yeah, it was right in front of his face.
Well, Layla wasn't even trying to fight the guy,
I mean, he was looking the other way.
What?
I mean, if it's the one I'm thinking of, he was looking the other way. Like he was.
He wasn't interested in fighting.
Listen.
Lalo put his hands up.
Lalo,
He was
I would
defending
take
himself, bro. What are you talking about?
I would take a bullet for
Like Lalo
Lalo.
didn't take a single swing back.
Kevin,
Yeah,
what
I
would
would-
you have done? Kevin, what would you have done if you were in Lalo's shoes right there and War Chief did that to you?
Put him on the fucking pavement.
Thank you.
he should have fought back, but I'm saying the
Yeah, he's a
initial
fucking
punch
puss.
was like unexpected.
He
No, but
didn't fight back.
everyone knows Lalo is effeminate as fuck.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a
he's
supreme
a
fucking
Lalo
a
moron.
is
soy
not
boy.
effeminate.
He's
Lalo
always
is
been a
not
little
effeminate.
soy boy. Like,
Getting punched by Adam was like a whole other way to cuck in front of Grace.
Lalo is not
He
effeminate.
was
I've
way
known
bigger.
him. I
He's
have known
way
him
bigger than that,
for
dude.
over 6. I've known him for 5 years now. He is not effeminate.
what
Hey,
are you
whatever-
talking about?
What?
No, okay, he's okay. What,
like a
Kevin?
metrosexual.
He
dude
literally
at
described the
best.
inside of a vagina as having rivets.
Did he get you
No, he
on that
didn't. I
Adderall?
missed that.
He did.
Rivets?
I was
Rivets?
there. Yep, he did.
Like
The
bad
inside of
What
a
it-
vagina
wait,
felt like
what?
rivets. That's that's
What?
Lalo's own words.
That's crazy.
What a homo.
rivets is crazy.
So there you have it. You know that's how your masculine Lalo is.
Masculine.
Lalo is not effeminate. I've known him for the past 5 years.
I've known him a couple years. He's definitely effeminate.
You've known
You
him
only
for
have
at
to
most
see him
2
for
years.
5
You've
seconds.
known
He's
Juice.
effeminate, dude. You're a
Juice,
bad
you've known
judge sort of
Juice.
thing.
You've known him for 2 years. I've known him for 5. That's almost
Doesn't
double.
Okay, well, but you're wrong.
Doesn't
though.
matter how
Like,
long
he's
you've known him for.
definitely
You've seen the
effeminate.
video. He barely fucking put up a fight or defended himself.
It's called waiting for the lawsuit to kick in.
What?
The lawsuit.
That's not feminine at all. Like suing a dude for punching you.
I would sue the fuck out of Adam and his dad if he did that to me.
You'd get nothing, and
I
you'd
mean,
sink
yeah,
a
you
ton
can
of money
sue
into
him,
that.
but you're still at least gonna defend yourself when it's happening.
Listen, I know Jewish
They would
lawyers.
financially bleed you.
I know their lawyers
Listen, I
aren't
know
Jewish,
Jewish
like mine.
lawyers.
I love
I
hearing
have
motherfuckers talk about lawsuits, having no idea that you got to fund those bitches, bro.
Those Jewish lawyers.
I have 6 lawyers and they're all Jewish.
Why do you have so many lawyers? Is
Jeez.
your sex past?
I've never had an inappropriate relationship that would get the law enforcement involved.
It's close to having one sooner or later. It's about to happen. You're on that path.
I am not a diddler like the people in Tree.
I don't know about that. A lot of whole weird shit about you, man. It's only one more bridge to cross, and
You also
something tells
don't
me you
have
probably crossed it.
you also don't have to be a diddler to be a sex pest or be like a predator.
No, Jacob said I'm gonna cross a line with the law in terms of sexual matters.
You're on that path.
I will never put hands on a woman.
We know.
We know that's why you're still a virgin.
Yeah, well, you don't have evidence of anything of the kind. So, like, why would you even insinuate it?
You just know.
And hell, he's a
What would you say
virgin.
a
That's
threat
like the
feels
most
like,
pure
Kevin?
person.
The worst I ever did to opposite gender was pinch a girl when I was in kindergarten.
That sounds accurate.
Okay.
That sounds
Well,
that's a
that's based,
psychopath in
I
the
guess.
making right there. How dare you?
Well, she was trying to mess with the dead animals he had just killed.
I've never dusted an animal that wasn't an insect.
Why did you try to pinch her?
I don't know. I regret it to this day, 20 years later.
I hope it haunts you.
It does haunt me. I'm not going to
Good.
sleep tonight now that I remembered it.
Yeah, you got to make amends.
Because you pinched a girl in kindergarten and she probably told you you had freaked out about
No, she cried.
You have dishonored yourself and your family.
How
You
dare
must
you?
commit
You have to
to
you have to hunt her down and apologize.
I know her Instagram, but I doubt she'll accept the follow request.
I doubt she will.
No, send the follow request.
No, wait till 3 a.m, then follow her.
This is too much today, Kev. I didn't feel like doing this on my day off.
I
This is
promise you,
crazy,
if you leave
dude.
this VC, I will not make any more
Bullshit.
necrophilia remarks.
I don't want no more incest remarks either.
No more incest remarks if you leave the VC.
Why do you want me to leave so bad now?
So you can make necrophilia and incest remarks.
Yeah.
I will
Why,
not. I will keep my word.
why do you want me
No,
out
you
here
won't.
now? Kev?
Listen, because you said it's your day off, I don't want to ruin your day off.
That's fine. I can. I just didn't feel like having to deal. Why didn't you listen when I told you to stay off Discord for a little bit? You're getting in too deep with things. Told you that like.
I'm addicted to
Because who
Discord.
are you to tell him what to do and to
Juice,
stay off
juice,
of Discord
juice.
or whatever
Stop,
the fuck? Who the
stop.
fuck are you?
Juice,
He can do
stop.
what he wants.
Juice. Jacob, don't respond to Juice.
Okay.
Juice, don't respond to anybody.
Avon, respond to everyone.
Okay.
Kev, I hope you have a great day, dude. Honestly, you're not that
Are
bad.
you heading out?
No, I'm just saying you're not that bad. You just say some really out there shit. I don't know if everything you say is true, but you do say some out there shit, and it's kind of entertaining.
He's just making jokes that are inappropriate. He just, he's taking
Yeah,
them.
I think he's hilarious.
he's fine, you know.
It's Juice's kind of humor, so it's expected then.
No, I said some unsavory things about Finnegan Biden, and I would like to apologize.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Biden.
Apology
Sure, the
accepted.
Biden family is listening in right now.
Actually, I would be surprised if they are.
Yeah, retract your statement about Finnegan. What was your statement? You wanted to lick Chick-fil-A sauce off Finnegan Biden's ass, right?
Yes, I apologize.
What?
Yep. That's what he kept saying repeatedly.
How could you? How could you do that?
Chick-fil-A sauce.
You no longer want to do that?
How could you do that knowing that objectively McDonald's barbecue sauce is the top tier?
Chick-fil-A
I don't know
is the
what he
goat.
had to
Chick-fil-A
apologize
sauce
about.
is the
That's
goat.
perfectly fine.
I like
behavior.
the Polynesian sauce, to be truthfully, Kevin, but Chick-fil-A sauce is all right. Now licking it off a Biden granddaughter, I don't know why.
She's hot. And to be honest, she looks like the female version of me.
Oh God,
That's weird.
you don't do like that Buffalo Bill dance in front of the mirror like
Kev,
Alfonso
would you
Lance.
fuck yourself?
I fucked myself over millions of times. You're witnessing it in live right
I
now.
No,
believe
no,
that
no, no, no,
statement.
no, 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 no. I
wholeheartedly.
mean, would you have if you a
Like
female
Buffalo
twin?
Bill.
Would you fuck yourself?
Yeah,
If I
like
had what?
black salami. Like
If you
We
had
just
a
told him no
female
more. We just
twin.
told him no more
Yeah,
incest
no,
talk. Now you're asking him to
If
fuck his
you
twin.
if you had a
It's not
female
really
twin,
incest,
would
it's
you fuck
masturbation.
yourself?
No, that's strange flesh.
Yeah, you just bend your dick around
But
the
it's
back
your
of your
twin.
ass.
That's not strange flesh. That's your twin.
It's a ridiculous question. It doesn't even really
It's
make
a
sense.
hypothetical. It's like, what if you didn't have
No, it
breakfast
just
this morning?
doesn't even
Shut
make
up.
sense. It's a bullshit
I would
premise.
only go for a second cousin.
Okay,
God
that
damn
makes
it,
sense. All right.
Dude, everything you say is like you digging the whole fucking deep hole. Like,
Oh, impressive
just
recording,
said
I
you'd
hope.
only bang your second cousin. That's literally incest, dude.
No, second cousin? I think that's what canon law is, actually.
That's enough degrees of separation, I believe.
No.
Yeah, according to canon law, anyway.
Can't you find a girl that's not your cousin?
I want Swifty's
Well, he
cousin.
said second cousin, though.
I want Swifty's cousin.
Well,
Can you just
cousin.
find a girl that doesn't have the word cousin in her
I
prefix?
want Swifty's cousin.
Okay, that's
I
good.
bet she's a hot Latina mommy.
Yeah.
And not like a mother, like the Spanish way you say mommy.
Okay.
I think your expectations might be a little bit skewed. You should look for more like a fat, dumpy Mexican middle-aged woman.
You have, Kev, you have what we call in my business champagne taste with a beer budget.
Yeah, but I prefer whiskey.
You still can't afford that.
I almost got a shot of whiskey yesterday, but I settled for champagne.
We're speaking in symbols here, Kev. Okay, your looks would be the currency. You understand?
I've had multiple, well, not multiple. I've had at least one woman who did not know who I was. My friend showed me a picture of her. She said I was a 7 out of 10.
Listen, his looks are the least.
How
of
much
his
Xanax was she on?
She is a good Christian woman.
So 3 bars, got it.
Just because you have a drug problem doesn't mean other people do.
No, there are definitely
I don't
women
have a
out
drug
there
problem.
that do like go to church that also do Xanax. Like,
I'm not saying that's the case, but this woman did not do Xanax. She is a good Christian woman.
oh,
And
I
she
sold
rated
heroin
me a
to a lot of
7 out of 10. She rated me a 7 out of 10, like without knowing who I was. Just saw a random picture.
Okay, well, I wasn't listening, but like, why don't you date her or something?
Because she's dating
She's
someone else.
Oh, okay.
I don't go.
So what?
No,
Okay, so she's
she was just being
dating
nice.
someone else. You can totally swoop in on that.
There's 2 things I don't go for. Obviously, married woman, and
Okay,
second,
but just dating is not the equivalent of marriage.
listen. 1 month ago, I was in Texas. Obviously, I was with Grace. After I was with Grace, I went to another part of Texas, and I went on a date with a mom who is separated but not divorced, and I felt terrible about. I still feel terrible about it
Okay, but
because
that's
she's
not the
not
same
fully
as what you're talking
divorced.
about now, though. That's a totally different situation.
I love this virtual signaling. It's so good.
Dude, you want some girl who's just dating some other guy? Just steal the woman. What are you talking about?
I want to steal Breezy from Ignorant. That's who I want to steal.
Yeah, fine.
Again, your budget, champagne taste, etc.
She has a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch?
It's like the least desirable accent for a woman. Besides like German. I'm telling you, dude, get a fat, ugly Mexican chick.
I don't want to get with a Gablina.
That's all you deserve.
Based.
Now, Jacob, I hope you haven't told Ben.
I just told him.
Told him
You
what?
did?
Told him what, though?
Everything. I told him fucking everything.
What did you tell him?
What did you tell him?
Dude, all of it.
What is all of it?
Everything that you said and did.
You're bluffing.
What?
No, you're right. I just DM'd him, telling him to stop fucking his daughter.
He's good. They're gonna ban you from the server if you actually did that.
I did it.
Well, you're
No,
gonna
you
get
did
banned.
not.
based.
What the fuck is going on?
Jacob, I don't know if you're here, but if you are, please do not tell Ben.
Why are you such a whiny bitch?
Okay, this is some stupid work.
I have respect for Ben, and I just don't want that bridge to be crossed. I don't want anyone to tell Ben anything
Anything about what?
about what
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah, tell us what you don't want us to tell him so we know.
Well, that I would, except Impress is probably recording this.
No, he quit doing that.
Well, no, but I mean, I've talked to Ben before, so.
No,
But
I
what-
guarantee
You
you.
want me to just
Impress
never
his
talk
computer.
to him, or what do I need to not tell him?
I guarantee you that Impress isn't recording this, and this will go on YouTube, so I might as well say hi to the audience.
No, that's not it. He can't record anymore.
Well, there's someone else recording for
I
him
think he
then.
stopped encoding, actually.
Yeah. Discord made a
fucked.
new rule. Discord made a rule saying you can't record, so he doesn't want to get banned.
Now, Impressive, if you are recording, I understand this looks terrible for me. This would make great content. But there are incentives, monetary, that I believe will persuade you not to upload this.
Yes, link your Cash App, Impressa.
And Jacob, there's no need to tell Ben. I will make all this right.
What the
I
fuck?
already told Ben that
This
you
whole
want to fuck Grace
time,
while she
I
sucks
could
his
have been.
dick.
Oh, go on.
Avon, I'm gonna get you banned. You fuck.
I doubt that. Seriously.
And I'm gonna tell the precinct you told me to took 150 milligrams of oxycodone.
First of all, it was 120. They come in 30 milligram denominations, unless you're retarded.
150 is possible. That's 5.
Ooh, he does know his math. Still not what I said, though.
It doesn't matter what you said. That's an overdose.
Why are you two even fighting? That's never made sense to me.
Because it's funny. I find it to be entertaining. I think Kev actually might have a legitimate beef, but for me, it's all hoo-hoo, ha-ha.
You know, there's 2 things my drill
Yeah, I was
sergeant
gonna
said
say, like, why?
when I was still in boot camp, and I wholeheartedly agree. There's 2 types of people I hate: liars and fat people, and he was both of them.
Got him.
Oh, he smoked me, bro. You're actually brown.
I'm not brown.
You are. I'm looking at a picture of you right now.
I mean, he says he's not brown. He's not brown.
Dude, he was on cam earlier. What are you talking about?
Yeah, literally have a screenshot of it. He's pretty brown.
That's because of the suntan. I was in Texas in April. It's been sunny
It's
over
the camera
here.
or whatever.
Yeah, just the angles, bro.
Now, if anyone's willing to have a good faith discussion, I'm more than willing to oblige.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about what the accusations are.
I don't clear up rumors.
Oh, so what did you say?
I don't clear up rumors.
I think that's perfectly acceptable.
I think that's pretty good faith. You just offered to have a good faith discussion. Am I not being good faith? I don't know what you said.
I believe you were in the call, were you not?
No,
I was not in the call, so I definitely don't know what's going on.
What are you interrogating him about exactly?
About what he said, what the issue is.
Which is what?
I'll say this. I said that incest was wincest. Someone else in the VC, and multiple people witnessed this, said incest is the best. Therefore, put your cousin to the test. I repeated that.
Oh, you're still grilling him about that? Like, he said he's only okay up to second cousins or whatever.
Past second cousins, past.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, past, so, but that's what the canon law actually
he
is.
said he was open to second cousins.
Well, second and after.
Yeah, so whatever he said was obviously a joke then.
No, because he immediately qualified it with the type of incest he's interested in.
Yeah, he was very specific. I think Lemon's got it on a soundboard.
So what'd he say then?
This is an exact quote from Kev. I would like to fuck Grace Thorpe while she sucks her father's dick. End quote. Direct quote from Lil Kev Dog.
Oh, so he's being an edgelord. He's being a fucking idiot, immature edgelord. For attention.
I think he was serious. His tone sounded very full
No,
of
he's
conviction.
saying that for attention.
It sounded like he was full of conviction, Juice. I don't know.
Avon, you've never been convicted of a damn thing in your life.
That's true. I have no rap sheet.
You're just a snake. You're a serpent like the one in the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
No, Avon's cool, dude.
Avon is a devil.
No, he really isn't.
He's a devil.
Do I haunt your dreams, Kev? You see me when you go to sleep at night?
I've lost
Big
a lot of
horns.
sleep. I've lost a lot of sleep since joining the server, and none of it was because of you.
That's good. If you lost sleep since joining the server, you might want to fucking not go on Discord and figure out your life, bro.
I will stay on Discord until I'm married.
Oh, god damn it, that was funny.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, stay on Discord until you're married. You'll find your wife on Discord. That happens a whole fucking lot.
I know multiple people who have found their wives on Discord.
I don't know, man. Doesn't seem to work out on the whole. Like on average.
I mean, your wife is in the call, so come on.
But let's look at this holistically, Juice. And Kevin is a math autist, right? You like data, Kev. So holistically, like all the Discord relationships, we take them all and put them in a big bundle. What percentage of those realistically?
Oh yeah, very low.
I'll give you a statistic. I got a 92 on the ASVAB. That's far above average.
You got 92 on asthma?
I got a 98.
This isn't about you, Shoes.
You know, fucking
on the military entrance exam.
Oh, I don't know what that shit is. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
I took it. I got a 92, and that is far above average. And I know people who have failed that exam.
That is way above average.
Okay. But like, how does that correlate to the question I just asked you, though?
My track record is so clean, Avon, you couldn't wait to just bash me. I must be getting too flashy.
Tell him.
It's hard. It's hard with you, Kev. It's really hard with you, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You boys know that I'm here to stay, and these girls know that I'm nasty. And I just sent Ignan's girlfriend back to his place with my handprint on her ass cheek.
Got him.
What the fuck?
Diddy talking, we taking notes. Avon, you keep on making posts. Wish you would, but you can't come close.
Bars. Absolute fucking bars. See, Kev, you make it not fun for me. You know, I'm really upset because I enjoy smacking you around most of the time. But you're so retarded and autistic, and it's like
you're upset. I shed a tear. I'm crying.
Oh my god, dude! Like I really feel like I'm slapping a retard around, and that's like a literal one, not a figurative one, and that's hard for me. You know.
I think it's hilarious.
You know, Avon, it's a nice day out right now. Why don't you go enjoy the weather?
It's raining here, you fucking moron.
Well, I guess you're in the wrong neighborhood.
No, you're just retarded and don't live in the same area.
I just looked at the weather map. There's no rain in any part of New York City right now.
Kev, I haven't lived with this fucking guy.
Imagine thinking that we're still in New York, you fucking idiot.
Fucking new facts, man.
You do not talk as a woman should talk.
She talks
Yeah, no
exactly
shit.
as I tell her to talk.
And you're gonna take the blame for it. You're gonna be punished for it.
By
No,
Not
who?
I
by me.
won't.
Not by me, by the Lord.
By the
Hell yeah.
Lord.
I hope God punishes the fuck out of me. Because I love God.
If you loved him, you would keep his commandments.
She does. She
If
honors
you
my
loved
husband.
him, you wouldn't be an incel. You'd be married by now and not popping pills.
I pop the prescription prescribed to me.
You
You
did not. You
abused it.
said you took all the pills in the pill bottle. That's not prescribed to you. You
There
have
were
a
only
daily
two.
dose.
I did take the whole bottle. There were only 2 pills in there.
I told you that's what it was.
So you were lying and looking for attention, saying you took all the pills in
Very
your pill
womanly.
bottle like a fucking
You
faggot ass
I
dickhead.
e-girl looking
I
for
That's
did.
very
I did.
womanly. Holy shit, dude.
I did take all the pills in the bottle.
That's some
There were
Oh yeah,
female shit.
funny joke.
That is some female shit right there.
That is some like attention
Pills.
seeking e-whore shit.
Said that from the fucking start. Did you count them pills?
You're the equivalent of a girl who like surface scratches herself with a safety pin, like sends it to her boyfriend.
If I was a girl, I'd probably be an even bigger gooner than I am.
God damn
I
it.
bet you cut yourself too.
What does that mean?
I've never cut myself.
This is
What?
what we talked about. Oh, he talked about this like 4 days ago. He frequently masturbates. This is the shit that he's talking about.
We know. Excuse me, sorry.
You're excused.
You gotta stop doing that, Kevin.
What, gooning? Or attention seeking?
Both. I would
All
think.
of it. Yeah, everything.
Kevin's gonna show up, fucking take photos with cuts on his thighs and shit, acting like sending him to what's her name? Breezy.
Kev shows up in
Look
fucking
what
2
you
days. He
made
got an
me do.
asymmetrical
I
haircut and a
love
fucking My
you.
Chemical Romance shirt.
I don't. First of all, I've never listened to MCR. Second of all, I don't cut myself. I'm not Hannah Baker.
Who?
Hold on. I referenced
Hannah
My
Baker.
Chemical Romance. You say you never listened to them, but you call them the abbreviation that all their fans call them.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that they're abbreviated as MCR.
Okay, Kev.
Super levels of autism.
That's
today,
like
man.
somebody saying, "Oh, I don't listen to BVB," and everybody, only people who listen to Blacktail Prize knows it's BVB. Like, come on. People that don't listen use the full name.
I chose the acronym because it's less syllables.
Are you being more efficient? Is that what you're doing? You're being more efficient in your speech? Kev, seriously, just stop being a sex retard and attention seeking. That's all you have to do.
When I get married.
I don't think it's fucking anyone's business. He can keep doing both of those things.
I mean, you can encourage him to do that, Juice. I don't think it's going to serve him very well, though.
But he's
No one likes
perfectly free to do it.
attention-seeking sex freaks.
And even
Dude,
if I get banned from the
like, what's he
server,
doing wrong exactly?
I don't know. He
even if
did say that
by the letter of the
incest is
law,
more
like nothing,
acceptable.
but by common decency and like self-respect, a lot.
Yeah, he's being an immature
you know,
idiot.
I'll say this for the record, and I hope Impressive picks this up. Incest is more acceptable than living with your ex and working at a casino at 30.
With a bearded man.
And being friends with a bearded
Scared
woman.
bearded men, Juice.
Bearded man. You said bearded man.
Why are you taking a shot at somebody that's not even in here? Well, I don't think it's ever done anything to you.
He fears the beard, Jacob. Come
I'm
on.
talking about Kira.
I know you're talking about Kira.
We know who you're talking about, retard.
Why would you say that, Kevin? What? She's not even in here. What did she do?
He was in the VC this morning.
Hell yeah.
Kevin, why do you fear the beard?
I meant to say woman, not man. She's friends
Why do
with a
you fear
bearded
the beard?
woman.
We know you had
I
a
meant to say
misspeaking there.
woman, not
Now, why do you fear the beard?
It was a
Second cousin
bearded.
is still
I'll never
a
be a man.
cousin. Fucking your second cousin is still a cousin. That's gross.
It is legal in the state
I'll
of New
never be
York.
a man.
everyone is someone's cousin. Like
Yeah,
It
we're
is
but
all
second
legal.
cousin is kind of gross, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's like, okay, there's legal and then there's like having self-respect and like some sort of like
Some
morals,
sort of
right?
moral line.
Well, yeah, like second
Like,
cousin's still kind of weird, but I mean
You
that's
know,
still like
it's
within canon
I think
law.
it's a lot of weird. Like, look, chat,
Second
please tell me if
cousin.
I'm wrong
I mean,
here.
it's
that's not that
weird-ish,
weird.
That's
but
weird
like
as
I'm
shit,
not
dude.
gonna fucking attack someone over it. I wouldn't
Well,
personally go that close, like family-wise, but
I'm
it's
not gonna
not
attack
that
him,
big
but
of
I'm
a
gonna
deal.
fucking like rag on him for it.
I'm gonna
Fucking
rag on
weird.
him for it.
well, even first cousin marriage is legal in New York State, and I'm not going to do that.
Also, but genetically, it's also like a bad idea. Just saying.
I wouldn't do it. Only second or further.
I'm saying even second cousin isn't a good idea when it comes to genetics and
There are so
offspring.
many women in the fucking world. Why are you looking at your family?
Exactly.
Because when it comes to Halloween, I like to pumpkin.
Oh god.
Oh my
What does
god.
that mean, Kevin? You're
Second
scaring me.
cousin isn't that close, dude. I mean,
I'm new to the
Close
server.
enough to
Does
cause
this
problems
usually
with
happen around
offspring.
here? Like, does incest always happen in species?
Raging, you are not new to the
we're
server.
all like within like 10th cousin land, like
That's
around
10th
there.
cousin, Juice. That's not second cousin.
We're all like 10th cousin. This nigga said, so what? The random big lip fucking ooga booga nigger on the street is your fucking cousin, bro?
Hell no.
No, I meant we. Like we white
You know,
people.
Avon, I have to
Avon is
thank you
black.
for
What are you talking
Avon.
about, Juice? He is not
Avon
my
is
10th
white.
cousin.
Avon is white.
He's
That
definitely
depends
not.
on your
I
opinion on
fucking look
Italians.
at him every day. He's black.
He's clearly Italian.
Dude, he's black.
I would like to
I
confirm
have to
I've
look
Wait,
seen
at him.
Avon
Avon
is
before.
actually black?
Yes, I look at him every fucking day.
I
Hurricane
didn't
He's
know
Carol
fucking
that
got
black,
from
actually.
and
the
y'all
other
are
day, and he
stupid.
posted a picture of
I
Avon.
thought
Avon
I
is
thought
black.
Avon was LARPing.
He is 100%
Everybody
Negro.
does. That's the thing. Y'all don't know if he's black or not. It's Schrodinger's fucking nigger.
Yeah.
He's as you know what? He's as black as Michael Jackson in the
What
90s.
the?
The only person that's
Schrodinger's
acceptable
nigger
What?
is
for
crazy.
Juice,
Avon was
what?
Carol, and he doxed the photo of Avon. He face doxed him.
No,
Can't
he
believe
didn't.
Carol did
Nobody's doxed Avon. They haven't been able to. They're fucking retarded.
They are.
Let's not push it, all right? People, whether people are trying or not, let's not do that. How's that sound?
Yeah, leave the final boss alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's my boy, bro. Don't mess with Avon.
Yeah, he's the final boss.
You mess
I
with
mess with
him,
him
you're gonna
every
mess
night.
with
Shut
me.
up.
Raging, why do you pretend that you're new to the server? You're not.
I just joined today.
It says you joined April 26, 2025.
Oh, you're busted, Rajang.
I think Discord is glitching right now. Sorry, guys. I lied. I was playing the game. I'm not the
Kevin,
new
why are you
guy.
posting the cousin marriage law by state in the fucking side chat, Kevin?
What
Because
the
Swifty called me a cousin fucker, but really I want to fuck his cousin.
Oh.
I can tell him being a cousin fucker.
Yeah,
See,
tell
I mean,
him.
that's okay, though, because it's his cousin, not yours.
Tell him, Kevin.
I really don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Take a
either if I
shower,
was doing
get some
dumb shit
sleep,
like you.
get up and get a fucking job.
I have a job, but I
You
don't
gotta
have
be the
enough
Kev dog.
hours.
You gotta bring back the old Kev dog.
Second job.
No more new Kev dog.
No,
Bring back
this
the
is
old.
great. This is fucking keto.
I love this. This is great. It's content.
All you have to do is not fuck your cousin, Kev. It's easy.
It's legal.
It's fucking guys.
It's
Oh
legal.
my
He got you
God.
there.
Keep playing the soundboard.
Kevin, are you allowed at family gatherings, or like
play
does your
the
family
soundboard.
does your family know about this?
Imagine you're this nigga Kev, bro, and you're just like at the family barbecue checking out your second cousin. Imagine being that second cousin, how weird that is. Like your autistic weirdo cousin is just like checking you out. It's
Oh,
fucked
no.
up, dude.
That's it, Avon. That's all you got?
Order 66.
I think that is a bit harsh, Avon.
What's that?
Just like your criticism of him or whatever. I don't have much of a critique. I'm just saying I think you do sound harsh.
I mean, look, I think we live in a time where young men need to stop being retarded and need to get their shit together. I agree. You know,
Yeah, I have no problem.
Avon, you are a married man on Discord with his wife.
Yeah, I'm a married white man who has a white child who is working to try to not fucking help the fall of society anymore. I used to be like a giant fucking edgelord like you, but you're a lot happier when you're not. You can just, go do things that matter.
I'm gonna have at least 4 children.
Oh, okay. With which cousin?
The 4th cousin.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, he's just like immature, but he's hilarious. Like, whatever.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not. Am I telling him? Am I trying to ban him or some shit? He can talk all the shit he wants. I'm going to talk shit back to him.
There's
Kinda how it all
17
works.
people in this VC right now because of me.
You're the final boss.
No,
Dude, I
Everyone
was
else is a
literally here
loser.
first when you
Paulie.
fucking joined. I'm the first
Everyone
one.
else is a
Shut up,
loser.
Kevin.
You're the final
Paulie.
boss.
Paulie is the final boss.
There's a lot of final bosses in this video. I don't know who the real final boss is anymore.
Well, I deserve some kind of final boss status for paying to get that whore semen demon Cappy banned.
Pays?
How much did you pay?
Hey, absolutely, yeah.
How much did you pay?
Breezy said it.
I wasn't here.
$100.
Dude, he was offering to pay niggas for the puke dick fucking clip.
I didn't offer
remember.
to pay. I did not offer money for that. I wanted it for free.
You offered money, dude. You were
I did not offer
Why
money.
did you
Do
send
not
her money
lie.
for nudes, bro? Like, what's wrong with you?
Because she has huge tits.
Does anyone have a problem with me loving her huge titties?
I apologize. I apologize to you for that, Juice.
You don't have to apologize for that, bro.
Dude, that's Juice's woman. You better be careful.
No, she's dating some dude from Kazakhstan.
No, he's a fucking slantar
Is that what you're saying?
mongoloid fucking hugman.
True. That's true. She's dating.
Dan,
Kazakhstan is crazy. That shit killed me.
Dan, are you able to turn your mic on?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Kev?
I think I fucked myself over too.
Well, yeah, what have you been doing today, bro? You're like a righteous free. That's free will and free speech.
He just
been
wants
making
some family play with the Thorpes. No big deal.
I've been making incest jokes. I made a necrophilia joke.
Okay. So, but they're jokes.
They're jokes.
Except they're not just jokes.
No, they're jokes, dude.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna just watch my words here a little bit, but I do draw a line with humor, and I feel like, you didn't do that bad of a
He
thing.
wants attention. He's an edgelord. They're jokes.
There's definitely been worse jokes
Seen
that
it a
we've
million
heard.
times.
Look at that nigga Joker, right?
Well, I mean, he wants attention. He got it. Oh, damn, shots.
Huh? Did some fake ass Rolex faggot talk to me just now?
Oh,
Funny,
Didn't you
bro.
say you were working at Panera Bread or some shit?
Nigga, that was a joke.
No, I think you actually do.
I used to work at Panera, but not anymore.
that nigga made me half a sandwich. It was ass, bro. The soup was good though.
That Frontega chicken sandwich, bro, this shit slaps. No, that was a
Never
joke.
been there ever
Nigga.
since you killed that girl with the fucking lemonade.
What?
Mm-mm.
What?
That's why they fired you, right?
No, I'm a shit employee. They fired me. Yeah, Kev. I don't think your jokes were that bad. Definitely distasteful for sure, but I feel like you can bounce back from this. Was it all worth it, Kev? For the
No,
attention?
it was never worth it.
Type shit.
And it wasn't worth punching that guy in the face when I was at Fort Jackson.
You
That
got
was recent.
Paste.
Maybe my homeboy would still be around had I not hit the nigga in the mouth that time.
I remember the first time I hit a nigger before. I mean, black guy. I don't want to trigger Arrow now. I forget.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Racial inclusion. Okay, I see you.
Did someone just come back?
I too remember the first time I hit a nigga in the face.
Why'd you have to punch someone, Juice?
Well, I mean,
Why
you've
wouldn't
met
you?
me. You know how many people want to punch me in the face?
But you're saying you punched somebody. I'm just asking why. Why'd you resort to violence?
Because they wanted to punch me.
So you punched him first?
Yes.
Why are you lying? Why are you LARPing again?
Juice will punch you right in the face.
I don't think Dan would last 5 seconds against Juice.
I'd ankle pick Juice, tear his knee out his socket, bro. He's a faggot.
You're a little brown man, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
what are you
off.
talking about?
Oh,
UFC likes little brown men more than they like whatever you are. I honestly, truly think you are not white. And I feel like you have a lot of
That's
insecurities about that.
crazy.
No, I feel like you have a lot of insecurities about that, and that's why you also LARP is like trying to be based on the internet and not
That's
liking black
crazy,
people.
though.
It's just a theory. It's just a game theory, you know?
It's a ridiculous theory.
Nah, bro. Watch when it happens. Watch when the Order 66 gets
No, you're
executed.
just saying it because you want to see me.
No, fuck no. I don't care. Truly, I don't care. We're gonna see you eventually, bro. Big T's after you. You're done. Buzz talk, kid. Like buzz talk, kid. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll let my bloodies handle you, bro. I don't even need to do nothing
You
anymore.
got the bus, so I got the Order 66.
Fine. We'll see which one's more effective.
I always wanted to get Order 66, but by Jason Genova, not this fucking poser ass faggot, man. Shameful.
Juice, why was he
He's
DMing you
ridiculous.
saying like
He's so ridiculous.
he said something like, I want to talk to this kitchen man Dan or whatever. He might be useful to me. Why was he saying that?
Oh,
I'm genuinely curious because I don't want to talk to him. I'm gonna be real.
I feel like you're
I'm-
speaking in symbols, Dan. I feel like
No,
you've already
he was
spoken with
no,
him.
he was
Actually,
saying that in the server. I don't even remember why. If
No, I
I
thought it
even
was.
know.
I thought it was y'all's DM.
No. That's in D-Mule. That was in general chat. D-Mule. It was flying.
Yeah, tell that nigga stay away from me, bro. He's got way too big of a target on his back.
Yeah, I don't talk to him, so I don't know. He was in that VC though. It was a huge VC a couple days ago. That's
I
when that
know.
screenshot.
I know. I was there, bro. I was there. I'm cool. I'm with the cool cats on this Discord drama. You think you're the only one
Okay.
connected
No,
around
I
here?
just don't know. I don't keep
You
up
think
with
you're the
who's
only one
where.
connected around here, Juice? You know you're talking to the kitchen man right now, right?
Okay.
I'm
What
just
kind of
saying.
faggot name is a
tempting.
kitchen man?
What kind of gay ass name is Juice 6000, nigga? Like, it's also a gay ass name.
It's pretty gay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, me personally, I'd never admit my name's gay. But you, my friend, lack of testosterone lets you admit things like that.
No, because I mean, I made it as like originally it was like a throwaway name. I made it as a joke to troll fucking some streamer.
Who were you trolling back then, Juice?
I don't even remember.
Any nigga that lets you actually troll them is either like mentally retarded, not worth my time,
Yeah,
or
exactly. Yeah.
all of the above. So, Tiny Juice, why are you taking credit for Marty's death? No comment?
who are you talking to?
I said Juice. I heard Juice was taking credit for Marty's death.
Actually, yo, I did hear that, Juice, but I wasn't in the VC. Did you actually tell the niggas you killed Marty?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did say that. That was funny.
That's fucking great.
He said this.
So,
I
About
made
he's like,
some
yeah,
joke.
I took credit. I
I
killed
made some
Marty.
joke to fuck with him. Like
Yeah,
it
it
was
was funny.
nothing.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. That shit was funny as fuck. Because they're all ass mad about it. I was telling him how Sammy killed Marty, and he was getting fucking mad, telling me to die.
Yeah, that was the joke, right? I was like kind of mocking her, but people like take it literally.
No, I know. I got the joke. I think it was funny. That's what I'm saying.
Not a very funny joke if you have to explain it. Don't you think, Juice?
I mean, I thought it was hilarious. I didn't expect it
A
to like be
Catholic man,
questioned, but like
a
I'll
Catholic man
explain
thinks
the
it's
joke.
hilarious to
I'll
joke about
explain that
others'
it
death.
was a joke if people are
But
going
I'm
to be
saying, does a
butthurt
Catholic
and
man
take
think
it
it's
literal.
hilarious to joke about another man's death? Me personally, as a
I don't
Catholic
have
man,
any
I
moral
don't think that's
qualms
funny.
with joking about death. No.
Well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like dark humor could be. We could tie that into a sin.
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it then.
I do. I do it every day.
No, tie it into a sin.
I'm looking right now for a quote or a scripture.
You're not going to find shit
Oh,
because
they
that's
say it's
retarded.
I'm reading right now. Hold up.
I can believe a lot of bullshit, Dan, but you reading? No way.
Bro. I'll have you know, I'm actually fucking like 140 IQ. I just come on here and like act stupid to fit in with you guys. You know?
I know. I'm just fucking with you, dog.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
but theology's pretty difficult no matter your IQ.
It's literally not. Those are just words. They're just words and how you feel about them, how it makes you feel. I feel like that's just theology right there.
No, that's retarded.
So I'm gonna go on a limb and tie it into the greed. You know, one of those seven deadlies. It's greed to want to be credited for something that was impactful to the community, such as killing Music Biz Marty. It's greedful. It's sinful. It's a sin. You're not Catholic. It's a stretch. So it's a pretty shit legal defense, but
Well,
that's what I'm going with.
The end of it gave away the premise. It doesn't matter if I sin.
And then I'm just going to go down the
committing a
list and say
sin doesn't make
sloth.
one not Catholic.
Sloth
dude,
is
that's
sloth another sin.
part of our theology.
I know it's
part of our whole
unrelated
doctrine
to
is
the
sin,
conversation, but I
basically.
feel like
Not everyone,
sitting
but
around drinking Heinekens on Discord is slothful, sloth-like.
oh, if you're asking, do I sin? Yes, I do sin. But that's a different. You're just
You're not
pivoting
supposed to
and
do
just
these things.
saying I sin.
You're not actively supposed to do these things, Juice.
Not supposed to, right? Correct.
So why do you do them? Why do you knowingly do them?
I'm a sinner. I'm weak.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to be better? I get you
Yeah,
can get
I am
you
supposed
can
to be better. Yes.
you can get forgiven, but like if you kill someone knowing that it's bad, you can't
Well,
just be
I've
like, oh,
never
what?
killed anyone.
It's just stay with me now. I
Wait a
can't
minute,
just
not even in war.
the special forces nigga never killed anybody. It's interesting. Can you kill someone in war, Juice?
Can you? Yes.
But like, would it be sinful? Considered sin?
No, that's perfectly moral.
Wow.
I mean, if you want to look into like this whole doctrine, it's called just war theory. What do you mean how? If it's a just war and you're basically a slave. You're going into the military, so you need to know this. You are a fucking slave. So
Yeah, but
you
I still
fall
feel like
under
it's
a
sinful,
authority
right? Didn't we
structure.
go to we went to Iraq for like the wrong reasons, Afghanistan probably the wrong reasons, you
But
know?
I don't think it was sinful for the troops themselves who were working under an authority that was ordering them to do that. They weren't sinning when
I was about
they
to say
did
you
what
don't
they
get to have
did.
that opinion anymore either. Like when you're under contract, like you do what you're told. You can't have thoughts about it. My dad told me about that shit.
Well, I feel like you could still have thoughts. That's where like a lot of PTSD
Well,
probably
you're not
comes from.
allowed to. You're not allowed to talk about
Yep.
it like in media.
Yeah, you have limited First Amendment rights once you join the military.
Yeah, but the point
Oh,
is, you're like a
shit.
slave. Like you're under that sort of authority structure. So I don't fault any of
You're
the
literally
troops.
government property, bro. You have
No, I
Right.
signed.
know
So
that.
the troops are not at fault morally for the
So, for
war.
example, you don't have body autonomy. They can force you to take any vaccine they want you to take.
Yeah, and they give the troops a lot.
No, well, I mean, I believe in vaccines. It's not really a problem. I was
I'm
a
just
government.
That's fucking
It's an
stupid, Dan.
example of how you have a lack of rights.
Yeah.
Like you
I mean,
can't
how is it?
travel when you want to.
Jeez, you don't believe in vaccines?
Not really.
Nigga, I related to like the people that eat Indian street food and build up like a good gut biome with bacteria and shit, and then they never get sick. That's the same. It's like
I mean,
antibodies.
I believe in them. Like I know they exist.
But I'm saying like
I think they're like
believe in their
poison,
effectiveness.
basically.
Believe in
No.
their
But
effectiveness.
why do
No,
you believe in their effectiveness?
I just related it to the if a person eats like Indian street food every day,
No, but
like an
that's not
Indian.
explaining why you think that. Like like, why is it? How is it different then? Like, why would you want to take a vaccine rather than just expose yourself to the pathogen?
Well, because the vaccine does it. What I understood it as was you did expose yourself to the pathogen. It was just a tiny form of it, so your body like had built up antibodies and knew how to
Yeah,
fight
we
it.
all learned that in fucking kindergarten.
Well,
That's
that's why I
bullshit.
believe it.
Well, I'm
That's
trying to get. I'm
why.
trying to understand. Like, so it's just because that's what you were taught in school, so you believe it.
Well, it makes sense. Like, is some dude who trains his knuckles every day to punch harder, this and right? I mean, your knuckles get stronger, and then you can fight better. It's a shit analogy, but like, I don't know. Once you're exposed to something, you then know how to better deal with it. That's a pretty strong
Oh,
case
but
across the board.
that's just like an argument for exposing yourself to a virus. Like, it's not an argument for a vaccine.
Well, a vaccine is just it's a tiny part of the virus.
Yeah, exactly. So what is it? Why is a tiny part of the virus going to help you with like the live virus? Like, if I fought your arm laying on the ground, is that going to help me to fight you? Like, as you're alive, fighting back?
Well, that's a stretch, but yeah, I think it would because your hands would inherently get stronger by punching something, and then once you fought me,
That's retarded, dude.
once you fought
It's
me,
fucking retarded.
I believe in vaccines. Okay, they lied to us with one. All right, and fucking. So I'm gonna say we're gonna keep it above TOS here, but
One? They've
they
lied about a bunch of fucking viruses or
no vaccines.
vaccines. Yeah, they've lied about a bunch of them, dude.
But
They've
which other
done.
ones? Which other ones?
I don't remember now, dude. I don't remember, but there's a bunch of cases.
Well, honestly, it's really hard to measure results because you have to like understand that there's herd immunity. Like, anytime there's like a disease like that, you have herd immunity as well as whatever effect that the vaccine's doing, and you can't really parse between. It's hard to parse between the
Look at
two.
polio, bro. People were
Exactly.
genuinely not walking and shit like that. You get a
Correct.
polio vaccine, and now, bro, the entire society's
It
good.
was like an outbreak, though. Like, with any outbreak, you like the population acquires immunity to it. You know what I mean? So that was happening at the same time because that's always happening.
It's a material thing,
It's an entry into a fucking spreadsheet, is
which
what
is a
it is.
material thing, though, stored on material hard drives, etc.
Well,
Dude,
it's a
if a sun
immaterial
flare,
thing stored
if
on
a sun
hard
flare
drives.
could wipe away my savings account, like I don't really want it. Hey, like, what the fuck? I
Well, I
wouldn't think.
agree with you on that. That I mean, it's not useful for anything other than like anonymous gifting.
It's an instrument to make USD, a currency that matters. That's about it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, all that matters is USD.
Well, I don't even know that.
I don't believe in the whole like Bitcoin as a safe fucking store of wealth or like I don't see it, man. It's all supply and demand based. You heard about Mt. Gox back in the day, bro. I don't trade crypto personally, but if I was going to, it would be trading that shit, not like holding it and hoarding it as a wallet. But hey, I don't know shit about it too, so.
Well, I mean, you can look at a graph and see that if you had been like using it as savings, you would have made money. Like,
Yeah.
Same thing with the
For
S&P
sure.
500. That's made out of companies that I know exist
That's
in the real
true.
world that make real money.
That's true. You would have made money there too. Not as much, but
Yeah, definitely not as much. I'll give you that much. And that's kind of what scares me too, man. I don't like assets that are that volatile. Like volatility is healthy, but to a point, right?
yeah, that's fair. I mean, I just don't look at Bitcoin as being that volatile anymore compared to other things people put their money into, you know.
Well, volatility is also relative to like expectation, right? So if you're trading Bitcoin or even following the price action for a few years, you should understand the volatility that comes with it. So like I guess it's all relative to your expectation, but that type of shit is not at my risk tolerance, dude, honestly.
Yeah, no worries. The only thing that's really safe is gold.
At the end of the day, you're not wrong, bro. Golden land, golden real estate. That's all that really secures you.
I hope I can own 7 acres one day.
You stop being a retarded sex pest, you can. Go grind, make that money.
Being a sex pest will help me get married, actually.
I'm sure. Women love sex pests.
That's a good point. He has a point, and that has nothing to do with money anyway. In fact, that's a motivation to get money.
I mean, I guess if he's saying it's a numbers game, I mean, there's some truth to that. You got to put yourself out there.
That's fair. You're a Christian, right, Kev? You don't want like a freakazoid broad, right?
I am Christian.
So you don't want a broad who wants it in the ass or anything.
Yeah,
like
dude,
that.
he drove off Cappy, dude. He paid $100 to drive off Cappy because he doesn't want no hose around.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look, that's very funny to me personally. I think that's funny, but $100 seems like a lot. I feel like you could have got it done for less, honestly.
Me
Kev.
and Cappy split it 50-50, and I convinced her to leave.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Kev.
I don't believe that. She would never leave voluntarily.
You
Oh, Cappy lost money. She's not rich.
Wow,
And
Dev,
I
Dev
gave
is
the money
buddy
to
trolling?
Grace. I gave the money to Grace.
I feel like you could have got it done for 50, Kev.
It had to be the way it went down.
I feel like Grace probably just out negotiated you, honestly.
Bro, it must be crazy to be Grace, bro. Not ever touching her Discord server and like random niggas just hit her up like, yo, I got $20, you ban this nigga. I got $100, you
No,
ban this bitch.
a basic level ban on someone who's like a nobody in the server is $40.
She gave you a price sheet.
But there's like a menu.
Yeah.
There is actually, yeah, there is.
I want to know how much it costs to get me banned. Go find out, Kev.
Yeah, ask about Juice too.
I don't want Juice to be
Oh
banned.
no, we don't. I don't want Juice to be banned.
I want Juice to get banned. It's out of love, though, Juice.
I don't want Juice to get banned.
Ban that predator.
Kevin, it's time for you to say something really fucking creepy and off-putting.
I'm done. I regret everything.
Based. Okay.
Regretting
you're
it is not
forgiven.
based. What do you mean?
Well, that's based. Yeah, he regrets it.
Nate, you were talking about you wanted to give Grace back shots while she sucked Ben off, Kevin.
It was a retarded joke. It was abhorrent. I regret it.
No.
He regrets it.
That's like a fantasy of yours.
I said it was all jokes. I knew it was all jokes.
I feel like he's beat his shit to that before, Juice. I'm not gonna lie.
Why are you, as a married man, worried about another man's
I'm not
penis?
worried about it. It's just
No, wait a minute. No,
it's just
I don't think he
kinda
was. I don't think he was doing that.
You just think you got all the answers, Juice, right?
Juice is an intelligent guy.
Fuck,
He's
I would
no.
say
autistic
he's
and
wise
he's
beyond
high
his
as
years.
fuck on
Check my
Adderall.
calendar, bro. Is it opposite day or something?
They don't let anyone into the special.
Juice is wise beyond his years. Watch it.
Ferd, are you gonna say something? Or you're just gonna sit here like the coward you are.
Oh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Shots?
Ferd is
So much to be commented on.
He's calling you out, Ferd.
Fuck you, Ferg.
I love how Ferg just sits there quietly and like half the
Kevin,
DC
I think it's
sneezing at
time
him.
that you put up the hat and go back to where you came from. Nobody likes you. Bye bye.
You know, I do hope they bury me in
What was that,
Ukraine.
President Trump?
I
Yes,
was
45th and 47th.
That was our President Trump from the Impreza channel. I love that guy.
I was born in America, but I hope they bury me in Ukraine.
I hope they blow you to smithereens.
Why, Kevin?
Because that's the land where my fathers are buried.
How many
Did I
fathers
snipe
do
your
you
dad in Call of Duty, Kevin?
Wait, you have two dads? Are you gay?
I'm not playing this game, especially with a married woman on Discord.
No, it's a term for like grandfathers. When you say your fathers are somewhere,
It
like
just
shut up,
sounds
bitch.
funnier to say he had gay
forefathers?
dads.
But okay.
Okay, well that's what he meant. Obviously, I've used that term, fathers instead of forefathers, whatever.
Ukrainians are Jewish and retarded.
I am ethnically Jewish.
Kill yourself.
And retarded.
Oh no, Kevin, you're making this way
Jews,
harder.
look at you, glazing this nigga, and he's a Jew.
God.
No.
Kev dog.
Every time.
Juice, no.
God.
Now, why
Kevin.
the nigga juice?
Ethnically
Kevin,
Jewish.
Kevin, you're a disgrace. Incest is never the best
Kevin,
way, buddy.
no. Well, Kevin, what percentage Jewish are you?
98%.
98.
You need to be shot. I'm putting you on the list. That's it, buddy.
No.
You're going to hell. I'm gonna
No,
send you
guys.
to hell with my AK-47.
No,
It's
I
gonna
think he's
pierce
pulling
your
our
little
leg, guys. He's
brain.
pulling our legs right now. He's not a Jew.
I'm
No,
not joking about this. I'm
He's
98%.
That
I'm
is family.
98%.
We need to
No.
kill
Hold
this
on,
guy
Kev,
immediately.
is your family from Odessa?
Let me tell you about what happened to the last Jew I met. Kev, do you want to hear about this story? Something bad happened to him. I don't want to tell you, Kev. No, you're not a Jew.
No, he's just
I mean,
98%.
I don't follow the Jews' religion. I'm a Christian, but I am ethnically Jewish.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, well that's based
No,
though.
that's still bad.
Well, if he's actually Christian, if he's
You gotta give him a
actually
little
been
faith.
baptized,
Come on.
yeah, if he's actually been baptized,
I mean, it
and he's
actually
actually
explains
Christian,
a
that's
lot of your
based.
proclivities. You know what I mean?
He ate the force.
Yeah, it does explain some.
Are your parents Jews, like religious Jews?
No.
Ashkenazi Kev.
Fuck.
I am Ashkenazi.
Yeah, it's the Jews that live there.
That's why you were saying you're from Ukraine and shit. Okay, I see it now.
I am from Ukraine.
I see it now.
My family
So it's not
is
even
from
autism.
Ukraine.
Like you're just straight up like fucking like super Jewish, basically.
But you're
which
from
is
Ukraine.
fine.
You don't live in Basin. You live in Brighton Beach.
I don't live in Brighton Beach. Unless you want to believe that, that's up to you.
That's where all the Ukraine Russian things live.
Russian things.
Well, Kevin,
That's
have
why
you
I
been
love you,
baptized, Kevin?
I got baptized a couple years back, but that's
By
just a
whom?
show. That's
Who
just a
baptized
show
you?
of that's just a show of my faith.
Okay, yeah, of course. Well, sort of. Well, it's not only that, but yeah.
It doesn't. It
Who
did not
baptized
wash.
you?
It
What
did
an
not wash away my sins.
oversimplification of
Well,
baptism.
who baptized you though?
That doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, like what church or whatever.
You
The
said
fuck.
he's Baptist, I think, right? You're Baptist.
I am a Baptist.
Okay, so a Baptist preacher baptized you?
Yes.
Okay, well that's usually a valid baptism. So you're Christian.
Don't you think he oversimplified what baptism is, though, Juice?
Baptism is a picture of the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus.
Well, it's a sacrament. I mean, anyone can actually do it.
Yeah, but just to call it a show of faith.
No. And I said it's not just that. I did take umbrage with that. I said
Avon, I take it that you're a Catholic.
It is that, but it's not
That's
just
why
that.
they're called the Baptists. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just a symbol.
Right. It's not just that. I said
My relationship with God
it is
is
that,
none of your
but not
business,
just
Kev.
that. It's like a lot of things are symbolic, and so people will say, "Oh, it's symbolic," but it's not. In a lot of things are symbolic, but they're not only symbolic.
Baptism does not wash away sins.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Yes,
No.
it does. Yes, it absolutely does, Kevin. It does.
It does. I'm saying, Juice, I'm trying here, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
well, I
that
mean, he's a little
could
bit
be kind of a
confused.
nuanced argument. I think
He's
he would be
immature.
more the acceptance of Jesus into your heart is what washes away the sins, not the actual baptism.
No, the actual baptism washes away the sins as a sacrament.
I'm just kidding. I think that would be the Baptist perspective, is that it's more like when you accept
Oh, well,
Jesus.
yeah. Well, they're confused.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
I hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm outside now, but the phone's in the kitchen, so.
Try not to threaten any children, okay?
Yeah, Kev.
Who said what? What? I didn't
Try
hear it.
not to threaten any children.
When have I ever done that?
No, that was for Joker.
Since when have I threatened children?
Oh, when you were threatening to rape someone's kids, right?
Oh, shut up, Two Ants. Can we get over this yet?
I didn't
It's
say
ridiculous.
I pretty much don't get over shit like that. I'm pretty much
regardless,
never
you want to spin it however
pretty
you
much
want, you
never
dumb
going to
faggot.
get
You can
over
go
it.
all day. We can start this shit now, and I'll fucking blow you out the water, faggot. I've already apologized for that shit. So knock the fuck off.
I mean, I don't forgive you.
Well, guess what? I don't care.
I don't
I don't care
forgive
about
you.
your forgiveness, you fucking idiot. I'm never gonna meet you. You know what? I'll like this in your honor. That's the only thing I'll do for you.
Are you gonna do it on camera?
Nah, I'm good. He'll probably fucking jerk off to my face. I don't need that shit.
What you came on?
He's so obsessed with me. Still fucking upset about that shit. Especially if you're being upset for that fucking guy. Yeah, shows where you are.
The child?
Does he deserve it? No.
Upset for
But is
him
he
or
still a
upset
piece
over
of
his
shit? Yes, absolutely.
child? Like the fuck?
You guys are absolutely knighting for Isaac Flores. It's
that's all
actually
they're doing.
sickening. It's
Yeah, I've already
actually
apologized.
disgusting.
Do the
Like, I
same.
see what's going
did I
on.
say?
Child.
It's
Fuck that shit.
actually
I do the same
gross.
shit to anybody's kid. Faggot.
Keep harping
I
on
know
it till the day I die.
exactly what you motherfuckers are doing, and it's actually
It's not
gross
funny.
because you're doing it for Dark Ninja Isaac Flores.
I mean, I'm consistent. Like I did the same thing that with what's his name? The English guy, Soberman. Same situation. I have the same reaction to it.
Yeah, well, I don't care for your forgiveness. Never gonna meet you.
Leave people's kids the fuck out of it. Doesn't matter who the fuck it is.
Wow, bold statement.
No,
Be a
shut
bold
the fuck up,
statement.
faggot.
Yeah, real bold statement saying that.
Evan, go spam some more pictures of teenagers in soft position.
You're the one who wants kids raped. The both of you.
I love how he's like, I don't forgive you. That's funny.
It is basically because the Bible says if you don't forgive, you won't be forgiven.
Yeah. So hold on to it as much as you want. Let my fucking
You'll be
presence
forgiven,
be in your
Juice.
mind. Literally, I'm on so many people's minds lately. I'll be asleep when people are talking about me.
Yeah, because you threaten to ask rape on kids.
No,
You
there's
nigger.
other shit. And Ferg, you sound retarded just saying the same thing over and over again and posting dumb pictures. Like, if
It's
you
sound
really
sad.
think
retarded for
that's
like
going to help anything, it doesn't do
threaten a
anything,
kid.
dude. It just makes you look like a fucking idiot.
Coming from a guy who wants
I
kids
see
raped.
it.
Because, you
That's
know,
how
it's
I've
like,
always
that's why,
seen
like,
it.
Dave Chappelle and, like, fucking Theo Vaughn change their jokes. They don't do the same thing every time like you fucking idiots
No,
do.
Fur does the same thing forever.
So the guy like
Yeah,
And
he's
shoots
a
ever and
bump
fucking
ever.
idiot.
protection every time.
And it's
Literally,
not
he's a
funny at
terrible
all.
rerun
That's how you
of an
know it's
immature
malicious,
cartoon.
because it's not
Kind of
funny
like you
at
repeat
all.
the same jokes all the fucking time, Juice. You steal them from other people and claim you made them up 20, 30 years ago.
When he has these fucking white knight faggots, these
Yeah, Ethan Ralph stole Supper from Juice.
Yep,
Real.
totally.
It was among a group of silent films long considered lost, gone for good, until a copy turned up in Prague during the 1960s. It has undergone extensive restoration since. The star, Clara Bow, became lost for a while as well, generally overshadowed by her more famous contemporaries, Greta Garbo, Lillian Gish, Gloria Swanson. But in 1999, film historian and longtime TCM contributor Leonard Maltin noted that of all the great actresses of the silent era, Bow's box office clout took a backseat to no one. Clara Bow was a moneymaker. In the late 1920s, at the peak of her fame, Bow received literally tens of thousands of fan letters every year.